Introducing first for our first match. From the wrong side of the track, weighing in at 252 pounds, introducing Sicko, Barre.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Adelphia Cable Sports and Vermont Championship Wrestling. Scott Brimblecombe with Gary Langevin alongside, and heard the ring introduction for the first match from Greg Price. And we're waiting on our first competitor, Gary.
Yes, it should be an interesting matchup. We're waiting for his opponent to enter the ring area. And here he is at this time.
Here's the Sicko. Or Sicko.
Oh, maybe both, Scott. And the fans in Barre are really taking to him.
No. You usually find out how the fans will react to a competitor when they first come out.
And all negatively. From the Sicko.
From Montreal, Canada, weighing in 263 pounds, Ellison!
Ellison making his way to the ring.
And I have to apologize, Gary. I didn't catch what Greg Price was saying for his introduction.
Andy Ellison.
Andy Ellison. We saw him at Burlington last year.
Coming back under the New England Wrestling Federation banner. Right back here in Barre for another matchup.
Well, we're looking for a great card of professional wrestling here with Vermont Championship Wrestling coming to you exclusively on Adelphia Cable Channel 15 in Montpelier and Burlington. And a little performing there by Sicko.
Yeah. Looking for approval, but not finding any here at Barre.
No, he's not. And he tried to Pearl Harbor Andy Ellison, and Ellison was ready for him.
Yeah, Ellison starting to a very quick start out here. Sicko takes the way out.
Well, deciding to take some time outside the ring. To slow down Ellison's momentum.
Ellison making reference to Sicko being a chicken.
We won't comment on that.
Probably better for it.
I think our safety would be better off if we didn't make any reference to that. And Ellison's going to help him back in the ring. That's what you call coming in the hard way. You saw a hip toss there.
Right, he whipped into the ropes. And a drop kick.
Good elevation on the drop kick. Ellison with the momentum.
Pretty quick start from Ellison.
Time for another break.
As the Sicko walks around ringside. Ellison just waiting.
Gary Hathaway exercising the 10 count.
Our referee this evening.
Gary, the senior referee for the New England Wrestling Federation.
And a very good one at that.
Yes, he is. Very, very good. And now Sicko wants to shake hands.
I really don't think so, Scott.
I'd be a little dubious of this if I was Ellison.
Oh, definitely. Oh, down on one knee.
Fans don't want to see the handshake. They're saying no.
That's true. Let's see if Ellison falls into this trap here.
We've seen many competitors do it.
That's true. And a kick.
And that's what we thought, but Ellison caught it.
Oh, reverse atomic knee drop.
Very nice atomic knee drop. Goes for the head scissors. The high flyer, Andy Ellison, doing very well.
Looks like Sicko is trying to adapt to the style of Andy Ellison.
I think Sicko is a brawler-type competitor from what we saw right at the very beginning of the match. Now he's going to maybe head back to the locker room.
That was enough? I don't know.
Giving the security guard some grief at ringside. The security guard didn't do...
What about the mentality of a man who's challenging a security guard at ringside?
And now he'll get back into the ring and try to figure Andy Ellison out once again.
All right. Looks like a lock-up spin behind.
Got the waist lock. Now a reverse.
Trying to power his way out with a switch, and he gets a
nice move to the roll-up.
The arm drag.
And now he can work on the left arm. That's one thing they always say is you should work on a part of your opponent's body and maybe wear it down, and then you'll have the upper hand.
Yeah, you see many wrestlers do it. Where the reference is made, it's like a table. If you take one leg away, the table must fall, and the same goes for an athlete and a professional wrestler.
That's correct. Working on the left arm of the Sicko.
Ellison really applying the pressure there.
Now the Sicko puts him into the ropes, sends him to the far side. They collide in the ring. Neither one of them goes down.
Shows about the great conditioning of these two.
Now they're just exchanging words at the center of the ring.
And whip off the ropes. And
Collide once again. Neither one of them goes down.
leapfrog.
Now the crisscross.
And Ellison stops, and
Sicko, he's a little out of it, I think. Up over the top goes the Sicko. Ellison did put him over the top, and in some wrestling organizations, if you throw the man over the top rope, it's an automatic DQ, but that didn't happen. The Sicko went over by himself.
that's right. Landing hard on the arena floor as well.
And this is a hardwood arena floor. There's no mats out there, so when you land, you know you've landed on something.
That's right, no mats here in the New England Wrestling Federation.
The last time we saw the NEWF in action was in Burlington, where they had Abdullah the Butcher and the Sheik, and it was a bloodbath, the bloodiest match in Vermont wrestling history.
Oh, that's true. You have two opponents like Abdullah and the Sheik, anything can happen, and it certainly did in Burlington.
It sure did.
Snap mirror.
Now applying the pressure to the neck region of the body.
It's got a good lock on that chin as well.
That point there is very vulnerable. It's right in the neck area.
Yes.
As we could see, the knee was in the back of the neck.
Do a lot of damage.
We've seen athletes out of wrestling for a time because of neck injuries.
Yes, we have.
And the Sicko with the upper hand. Looks like he might, well, he's going for the front face lock. Thought he might be going for a suplex. Maybe a choke in there.
It may be. Ref Gary Hathaway was in a bad position at that time.
This is a choke.
Yes, definitely.
Ellison off the ropes.
Sicko with an elbow drop. Only a 2 count.
Ellison was able to kick out of that one.
showing amazing strength and power.
The Barre Auditorium has been the site of many, many great matches from, I remember back in the 70s being here for the old Grand Prix Wrestling out of Montreal and seeing some of the legends like Edouard Carpentier, Tarzan Tyler, Killer Kowalski, Johnny War Eagle, all the greats.
Well, that's true. They've all seen action here in Barre, including Dino Bravo, who will be in action later on tonight.
That's for sure. Looking forward to seeing Dino Bravo back here. Goes for the pin, and Ellison able to just kick out of it.
Ellison still on the mat.
And the Sicko is taking off one of those bandages around his wrist, and he's choking Ellison.
Yeah, definitely a choke there, and he hides his athletic tape behind his back, and now choking him once again.
Barry Hathaway exercising that 5 count.
After a 5 count, it is a disqualification. Anything before that is, of course, legal, but not really the best of wrestling skill.
It's not sportsmanship.
That's the word, yes.
And whipped into the ropes. Nice crucifix. And the Sicko was able to get out of it.
That's right. And choking once again.
That was a nice counter move by Ellison there.
Definitely was. A little bit more precision with that move, and he would have had that 3 count, I believe.
The Sicko, and of course, one of the other things is Ellison could be worn down as well and just doesn't have the strength to hold him in that position.
Yeah, they've been seeing action now for quite a while, and it's got to wear you down in there. Oh, chop to the throat area.
Sicko still with the upper hand.
Pushing the referee there.
Now that could get you disqualified as well.
Yes.
Sing a ref.
Sicko should be a little more careful in there and respect the officials.
Back in April, we saw Big Man Hater get disqualified when he would have won the WCW Heavyweight Championship. Pushing a referee.
That's true. Just shows what will happen when you touch the 3rd man in the ring. Of course, later on, there will be a championship on the line right here in Barre, the Vermont Heavyweight Championship.
That's true. We'll also see the world champion, Mad Dog Richard, in action.
Right, long-time champion, Mad Dog Richard.
I think he's must have one of the longest title reigns in wrestling history.
It has to be going pretty close to that record at this time. But always defending the belt here for the New England Wrestling Federation.
Mad Dog Richard, always a great competitor. Not the best of sportsmen, but always a great competitor. Always an interesting character.
Actually, earlier today, he came out to the action and refused to sign any autographs with these fans here in Barre.
Yes, he was very upset at promoter Cliff Burns.
Yes, he was. He felt Cliff was bringing him up for an interview, and he found out it was to sign autographs, and he left in a rage, so to speak.
We didn't have any interview time scheduled for Mad Dog at that time. It was prior to going on the air, and very upset. The Sicko now with the upper hand. Ellison, I think this is the first time he's been out of the ring.
Yes, it is. Ellison slowly making his way up. On a knee now. He's stepping up on the apron, and he's kicked with a knee and stomped down again, and he lands on the arena floor.
Now really the Sicko's not going to be able to win this match unless it's by a count out if he keeps Ellison on the outside of the ring. But now he breaks the referee's count by going over there. He's supposed to go to his neutral corner.
Yeah, you really have to question the tactics of Sicko. You must have your man in the ring to pin him, and you're not going to get a count out if you continuously walk over to the ropes.
That's right.
Ellison now getting his win back, and looks like he wants some revenge here.
He's getting fired up now, and the fans starting to get behind Ellison.
It's true. A good-sized crowd here in Barre today.
Shoulder to the midsection. Now the Sicko comes over. Sunset flip, and only a 2.
Only a 2 once again.
Many close falls.
And into a cradle. And once again, only a 2 count.
Sicko able to get out of it.
Ellison came back there for a second.
Sicko went for a hip toss. Ellison blocked it. Looks like a backslide.
We've seen championships change hands before like this.
And again, Sicko able to get out of it. That's a tough move right there.
Right. Back in '84, in that same move, Ric Flair lost the NWA World title to Kerry Von Erich.
Bulldog. And there's the 3 count. The winner is Andy Ellison.
A great win for Andy Ellison.
So Ellison getting the win here in the first match for the New England Wrestling Federation on Vermont Championship Wrestling here on Adelphia Cable. And a very popular victory here in Barre.
Definitely a very popular victory. Great win for Andy Ellison.
Ellison heads back to the locker room.
Now in the ring, Sicko is questioning Gary Hathaway's decision here.
Sicko thinks he won it.
Nonetheless, the decision stands. Andy Ellison is the winner. Sicko definitely not the crowd favorite.
No, very far from it, I think. He's going to head back to the locker room, escorted by, I believe that's the security guard he was very upset with.
His